Here is a little bit of an introduction to my Nofap challenge, right? I'm not going to jerk off for, I'm going to go for a month, and we'll see how that goes. And this is going to be like groundbreaking for me personally because I have not done that since I was like 8 years old, right? I started masturbating. I figured out how to do that. It was the greatest thing ever, best discovery ever made. Watching Showcase, late night Showcase, after hours TV specials with like Red Shoe Diaries and Kink and all that shit, and just got like exposed to sex at a really young age. And I would stay late out of bed, not go to sleep so I could stay up, watch this stuff, and then not go to school because I felt sick the morning after because I was up all night jerking off. So that was weird. And basically, since I was 8 years old, I've gotten to the point where I didn't masturbate, or have been masturbating like at least twice a day. Sometimes it's very excessive, and so it's kind of like a drug, like a really fucked up drug habit that I've never been able to get rid of. And I went to this meditation center when I was going through some shit, so it was a 10-day thing, and I wasn't allowed to. I swore an oath to abstinence for this time, so I couldn't touch myself. I could, but I would be going against the rules of the environment, so I didn't, and it was the hardest thing I ever had to do. But I felt very accomplished after, and when I left and I got home and I saw my girlfriend, we had some of the best sex I'm sure she's ever had, for sure. And it's just very passionate lovemaking. So my biggest problem with this is going to be that I am like an extremely sexual person, obviously, because I've been in this whole mind frame since I was at such a young age. It's like extremely sexual person. So that's tough. That'll be very, very tough to overcome. So I don't know. I just I have a thing about screens. It's going to be really hard to not look at my computer screen because I use it often. It's just a very useful tool to me. So that alone is going to be very difficult to not keep by my side. I will, but I shouldn't because it's just so easy to just look over. It's like, oh, I'm bored. Could really use a pick me up. Maybe I'll just bust a nut and I'm good to go, right? And then it turns into 4 nuts, and then all of a sudden I'm just fucking just drained, not to be punny, drained. Anyway, so basically that's my fucking plan here, is to just become abstinent, because I'm not even getting laid. I don't know. I would love to have a stronger libido, and I know that I would just be way more confident. And I was looking at all the negative side effects of having an overuse of dopamine stimulation, because I've also had drug problems and alcohol problems too. But I mean, just mostly all these I suffer from depression and anxiety and sometimes paranoia, right? But I think a lot of this has to do with the side effects of my lack of dopamine, or my excessive stimulation. So basically, I think that this alone is probably going to be more beneficial than my 1 month of non-drinking, because I would drink every day too. So I went a month without drinking last month. I think I'm going to go a month without jerking off. So it's December 3rd, 2016, and we're going to go for January 3rd. We'll see how that goes. Cheers.